IQ is made possible in part by Wing to Wing Foundation. Today, these two teams, Ironton St. Joe from Ironton, Ohio, and Raceland Worthington High School from Raceland, Kentucky, compete on today's IQ. From the Kool TV studio, here's the host of IQ, Ernie Anderson.
Where is he? I love that guy. Thank you very much. Another full studio audience and some great scholars that we've seen before this season, but they're back to play a game because we do double elimination here on IQ on the CW. And we'll start with you, St. Joe. Famous historical sisters, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne, 1800s authors and novelists. What is their shared last name?
Dickens.
No?
Bronte.
Bronte is right, so you pick up 10 there. Your question, both Mary and Anne were unlucky in love with Henry VIII.
Boleyn.
Stay with you for famous shipwrecks. Originally launched in 1915, this ship had a long and varied career, but is best known as the U.S. battleship bombed by the Japanese at Pearl Harbor in 1941, killing over 1,100 crewmen. The shipwreck remains in Pearl Harbor and is a National Historic Landmark.
USS Arizona.
That's the one. All right, famous shipwrecks for you, Ironton St. Joe. When this ship launched in 1906, it was the largest ship in the world and known for its speed, setting a record for fastest Atlantic crossing in 1907. Now, after 202 successful Atlantic crossings, it was torpedoed by a German U-boat in 1915. Almost 1,200 passengers and crew died when the ship sank off the coast of Ireland.
Lusitania.
That's it. Good for 10. I will stay with you for a foreign words and phrases question. This word, now commonly applied to a person's representation in a virtual world, is Sanskrit in origin. The English language borrowed it from Hindi or Urdu. In Hinduism, it means the manifestation of a god in bodily form.
Avatar.
Avatar is right. Over to you, Raceland. Foreign words and phrases. The word most associated with the grasslands of the American Midwest isn't English in origin. It's a French word for meadow.
Plains.
No? You know?
Prairie.
Prairie, as in little house. That's right. Tied the score at 30. And I'll come back to you, though, for an audio question, Raceland. Knowing the title of this next piece will help you in the answer. Listen to this familiar medley from Johann Strauss and tell me in which country the tale takes place. What country? Answer?
Hungary.
No? Do you know?
Austria.
Austria is right, so another 10 for you. And your audio question. Now, in 1994, this singer's first musical, based on his 1976 top 10 Grammy-winning hit of the same name, opened in London. Listen and name both the singer and the song.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down her there. She would merengue and do the cha-cha. And while she tried to be a star, Tony always tended bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 8 till 4. They were young and they had each other. Who could ask for more at the...
Ooh. Song and artist, please.
Copacabana, Ricky Manilow.
No.
No answer.
You said Ricky Manilow. It's Barry Manilow and Copacabana. And that will end a fun first round, 40-30 in favor of the Ironton St. Joe team. Back with a bonus round when IQ returns.
The madness is real at Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington. With vehicle allocations returning, prices are dropping, and we're offering no payments for 90 days. Or how about taking up to $8,000 off high-output 2.7-liter Silverados, and for a limited time, supplier pricing on select new Camaros, Trax, Trailblazers, and Traverses. Text or chat now at DutchMillerChevy.com or come in today to the home of friends and family pricing, Dutch Miller Chevrolet in Huntington.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
For me, thank you. Welcome back to High Q, the ever wacky, nutty, goofy, loopy Ernie G. Anderson. Would you expect anything less? Good game, 40-30 in favor of Alex's team at Ironton St. Joe over Walker and Raceland. Now, let's find out more about our schools. And we're going to talk to you, Alex, from Ironton St. Joe. Talk to me about your school first.
Well, we're kind of small, but even though we have a low number of students, we still offer a lot of extracurricular activities. We have a lot of sports. We have a mock trial team and a quiz bowl team, and as well as it's called an impact team, and it's like a youth leadership group that helps lead younger students to live healthy lives.
Oh, that's nice. What do the rest of you guys do when you're not playing High Q?
I'm a competitive swimmer.
A competitive swimmer, nice.
I'm on the school's golf team.
The golf team, you get in the swing of that? Yes, he go.
I'm on the soccer team.
The soccer team, you get a kick out of that, I'm sure. I got a million of them. I was in the band all my years at Man Junior High and Man High School. Walker, I'll come to you.
We're a small school in eastern Kentucky. We don't have very many kids, probably about 400 in our high school in total. It's probably less than that now. We have probably not as many like extracurricular sports as everyone around, but the ones we do have, I feel like we do pretty good in. We have great coaches and I believe great kids as well.
Cool. Now, what do you do when you're not here on High Q?
I like to read and I work sometimes too.
Read and
Work.
work. Nice. Save up some money. What about you?
I like to study or hang out with friends.
Hang out with friends. Name 2 friends that you really like. You're like your best friend.
Elaine and Bryce.
Elaine and Bryce. All right. And what about you?
I fish. I like fishing.
Wow. Nice. I wasn't much into any of that except band. That's all I did. And then I worked since I was 16 in radio. So I didn't have a lot of time to do much of anything. I was in the Spanish club and we sneaked into the French club picture and all that stuff. We were wacky kids at Man Junior and Man High School. Bonus round is coming up, 40-30 in the early going here. So let's see. We'll start with you, Raceland and Caribbean Islands. 15-point clue, covering an area of 4,244 square miles. This is the 3rd largest island in the Caribbean.
Can we get the next clue?
Volcanic in origin, it is mostly mountainous with a narrow, discontinuous coastal plain. The island is ringed by numerous bays, small cays and islands, and white sand beaches stretch for miles in some areas.
Can we get the next one?
Name this island where on the southeastern part is Kingston, the capital and largest city. Walker?
Jamaica.
Is right. You can pick that up for 5. Now you move to the bonus. It's fool. Each answer will have the word fool in it. Here's your 5-pointer. The mineral pyrite or iron pyrite is an iron sulfide with the chemical formula FeS2, also known by what two-word term?
Fool's gold.
Fool's gold is right. Another 5. For 10, this saying is from an essay on criticism by Alexander Pope. What 3 words precede "Where Angels Fear to Tread" in a popular 1972 Elvis song? Answer?
No answer.
Do you know, Alex?
Fools rush in.
Fools rush in, where angels fear to tread. Chemistry for you now, Alex and team. 15-pointer, this 3-syllable name is a melting pot used for extremely hot chemical reactions.
Crucible.
On the 15-point clue, crucible is right. Math. Here's your 5-pointer. An arc of 1 degree is what fraction of the circumference of a circle?
1/360th.
Is right. Now for 10, what is half the sum of 1/2 and 1/4? Looking for half the sum of 1/2 and 1/4.
3/8.
3/8 is right. Another 10. Now for 15, what's the lowest common denominator of the fractions 3/5, 7/8, and 9/10?
40.
40 is right. So you picked up all 30 points, bringing you to 95. Sports postponements, our next bonus after we get through famous American. That's for you, Walker and team. 15-point clue. He was the most prominent black scientist of the early 20th century who developed techniques to improve soils depleted by repeated plantings of cotton.
George Washington Carver.
Is who it is for 15 points. Let's go to sports postponements. World Series Game 3 was halted October 17th, 1989 in San Francisco due to what natural disaster?
Earthquake.
Yes, San Francisco. How about which president's heart attack death, August 2nd, 1923, froze all Major League Baseball action?
Teddy Roosevelt.
No? You can pick up the 10 if you know.
Harding.
Warren G. Harding is right. That brings you to 105 to 60 for Raceland. And another bonus category, and it is for you, Alex and team, on which decade. All of these will lead to the same decade. 15-point clue, the ideological clash between communism and capitalism dominated the decade, especially in the Northern Hemisphere, with many conflicts in the beginning of the space race.
Can I have the 10, please?
Sure. Federation of Malaya peacefully gained independence from the United Kingdom. French rule ended in Algeria. Jonas Salk invented a polio vaccine, which was given to more than 7 million American students. Solar-powered wristwatch was invented.
60s.
No?
50s.
The 50s is right, so you pick up 10 on that. Brings you to 70 and goes to our final bonus on Bill Clinton. 5 points, name any 1 year in the presidency of Bill Clinton. Answer?
94.
Yes. 1993 to 2001, to be exact. What office did he hold immediately before being elected president?
Governor of New York.
No?
Governor of Arkansas.
Of Arkansas is right. Well played, teams, and that will end our bonus round. The 60-second round categories coming up are letters of the alphabet, people, middle names, and colleges and university towns. When we return with High Q.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
The views are breathtaking. The experience is hands-on. The instruction is personal. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place at Morehead State University, all to help you soar higher.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash Rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances. When your financial health seems off kilter, work with us to help it thrive. You can make your to-do list a to-done list with a low-interest home equity line of credit. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice Credit Union. Visit us online at mccu.net.
Thank you and welcome back. What a great game we have in progress with a very close score, 115-75 in favor of the Ironton St. Joe Flyers. So we're going to fly into the 62nd round, see what I did there, and ram some points. Nah, I don't know. We have letters of the alphabet, people, middle names, and colleges and university towns. So, Walker and Raceland, you have the first pick.
Letters of the alphabet.
How many can there be? Letters of the alphabet, and here we go. What do the letters PG stand for in a movie rating?
Parental guidance.
You've made your high school NHS, which is what?
Pass.
You'll be a Bruin at UCLA, which stands for what? UCLA.
Pass.
SWAT team, the police unit, is what 4 words?
Pass.
KJV, Bible.
King James Version.
You're pulled over for DWI, meaning what 3 words?
Driving while influenced.
GOP, other Republicans.
Pass.
When you're sleeping, you have REM, which stands for what?
Rapid eye movement.
Before the DVR, there was VCR, standing for what? And time runs out. You're picking up 4 of those. Brings you to 115. All right, Alex and St. Joe, and the ones they missed or passed on. Letters of the alphabet. You made your high school NHS, which is what?
National Honor Society.
You'll be a Bruin at UCLA, which stands for what?
University of California of Los Angeles.
SWAT team, the police unit. What 4 words?
Pass.
Special Weapons and Tactics. The GOP, the Republicans.
The Grand Old Party.
And before the DVR, there was the VCR for what?
Video control recording.
Close. Video cassette recorder. So on theirs, you pick up 3. That brings you to 145. Now, which of the categories remaining is your preference?
People, please.
People. People it is, and start the clock. President who signed legislation reviving draft registration in 1980.
Reagan.
No. Old Testament figure who survived a trip to the lion's den.
Samuel.
No. Yes. Which novel begins, all children except one grow up?
Peter Pan.
2-word group of citizens who decide whether or not there's sufficient evidence to indict a defendant.
Grand jury.
10th century German emperor who founded the First Reich.
Pass.
Macbeth murdered King Duncan. Who slew Macbeth?
Pass.
He authored Earth in the Balance, Ecology and the Human Spirit. 1991 was our 45th vice president.
Harris.
No. 18th century botanist, best known for the methodical system he derived to classify life form.
Oh, we ran out of time.
All right. You picked 3 of those up for 175 total. Now, for Walker and team are the ones they missed or passed on. President who signed legislation reviving draft registration in 1980.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Reagan hadn't taken office yet, so that's why Jimmy Carter was the answer. 10th century German emperor who founded the First Reich.
Otto von Bismarck.
Otto is right. Macbeth murdered King Duncan, who slew Macbeth. Answer?
King Lear.
It was Macduff. He authored Earth in the Balance, Ecology and the Human Spirit in 1991 and was our 45th vice president.
Mike Pence.
Al Gore.
Oh.
And 18th century botanist, best known for the methodical system he derived to classify life form. Your answer?
No answer.
Carolus Linnaeus. That'll bring you to 135 with the addition of 2 that you picked up from Ironton St. Joe. So 175 to 135 as we head to Stump the Experts coming up next.
Okay, team, there's one thing I'd like to emphasize. It's friends and family pricing. It means what it sounds like. You're treated like friends and family. It's what we believe.
Oi! Here's something else to believe in. Right now, get a 2023 Kia K5 LXS starting at just $289 a month. And don't forget, every brand new Kia comes with Dutch Miller's exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty.
Friends and family pricing, only at Dutch Miller Kia.
Oi!
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Food Fair is the place to save. Our Cart Cash Rewards will save you even more. Become a VIP member. Sign up is easy. When you sign up for Cart Cash, the more you shop, the more you save. Visit any of our locations or go to foodfairmarkets.com and sign up today to start saving. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
The views are breathtaking. The instruction is personal. The experience is hands-on. The programs are nationally ranked. The atmosphere is welcoming. It's all here, all in one unique place. All to help you soar higher.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome back to High Q. We've made some score adjustments, and it's 165 to 125 in favor of Ironton St. Joe. Now, we're going into the Stump the Experts round where the questions are worth 20 points apiece. And we'll start with you, Ironton St. Joe. Countries beginning and ending with the letter A. This country is in southeastern Europe on the Adriatic and Ionian Seas within the Mediterranean Sea and shares land borders with Montenegro to the northwest, Kosovo to the northeast, North Macedonia to the east, and Greece to the south. Tirana is its capital.
Albania.
Albania is right for 20 more.
There's also Armenia.
Your countries beginning and ending with the letter A. This is a landlocked country in Western Asia, a part of the Caucasus region, and is bordered by Turkey to the west, Georgia to the north, Azerbaijan to the east. Yerevan is the capital and largest city. Walker?
No answer.
Alex?
Armenia.
Armenia is right, so another 20 brings you to 205. Physical science, though, for you, Walker and Raceland. This British scientist discovered the electron and developed the plum pudding model of the atom. He was the inventor of the mass spectrometer. He is J.J.
Thompson.
Thompson is right. Quick answer on that. Brings you to 145. Now, Alex, and your team for physical science, name the English physicist who was awarded the 1935 Nobel Prize in Physics for his discovery of the neutron in 1932. He was the head of the British team that worked on the Manhattan Project during World War II. He is James...
Rutherford?
No.
Polly?
It is Chadwick. Back to you, though, Alex, for literary terms. What literary term do these phrases evoke? passed away instead of died, let go instead of fired, put down instead of euthanized. It's not a used car, it's a certified pre-owned, and he's not sick, he's under the weather.
Diction?
No?
Euphemism?
Those are euphemisms, correct? Brings you to 165. Your literary terms now. Flash, bang, wham. A word that sounds like the noise it describes, conveying both a playfulness of language and a serious representation of everyday sounds which draw the reader into the sensations of the story itself.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Spell. No, we don't. Now, I'll stay with you for a picture puzzle visual question. Based on this picture, can you give me the familiar phrase from Australian slang?
Shrimp on the Barbie.
Shrimp on the Barbie, mate, is right. Your picture puzzle now, Alex and team. Take a look at this and tell me what that means.
Growing economy?
Growing economy is right, and that ends our game, and it is a close one. We'll double check those scores, see who moves on when High Q returns.
This High Q broadcast has been brought to you in part by River Cities Builders, A&A Porta Potties, Kentucky Farmers Bank, Stoltz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy in South Shore, First and People's Bank, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Morehead State University, Tri-State Area Food Fairs, Dutch Miller Automotive, and Members Choice Credit Union with funding provided by the Wing to Wing Foundation.
The Professor and Stephanie, weekday mornings from 6 to 10. MJ McKay, middays 10 to 2. Ernie G. Anderson, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6. Jim Forrest, evenings from 6 to 9. Dwayne Elliott, weeknights 9 to midnight. And the greatest songs of all times play here on Cool Hits 105.7.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Thank you ever so kindly, and welcome back to High Q. Man, that was a good game, one of the best we've had all season. 225 to 205 in favor of the Flyers from Ironton St. Joe. So we'll see you again in a future show this season. Raceland, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Thank Coach for coming and bringing your team. You got a lovely High Q t-shirt and your commemorative pins, which have High Q Educational Game Show on it. So until next week, Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love. God bless you. We'll see you next week here on High Q. Start down, you guys. Nicely done.